Hey guys, what's up? This is Tamara. Just doing a quick little video about my experience with Dr. Almanzo and Jerusalem Hospital. I had my surgery done on September 19th. From the get-go, from before when I was doing my research with Jerusalem Hospital and the patient liaison, Louise, she was great. Everything was great. Excuse the noise in my background. That's my son. Darius, stop. And she was great. She answered my questions quickly. She was, very helpful and everything. No complaints with her. Thank you, Louise, if you're watching. Then on the day I left Vancouver, BC, Canada, to San Diego with my cousin. On the Sunday, I was having surgery on the Monday, and we just went shopping a little bit, sightseeing, drive around, rented the car, and just drove around that day for the day, and had a good night's sleep at a hotel. I didn't choose the hotel that they had they recommended. I just chose another hotel that was close by. I rented a car, and I think the hotel that they recommended was like $100, and I rented a car and got a hotel for the same $100. So, just saving a few dollars here or there. So when we got there in the morning, we were late, and I hope none of my surgery buddies were mad at me, but we were a bit late getting the car back and getting there just by maybe 20 minutes or so. And then we made the call when we got there, and the driver came and picked us up in a nice big spacious van, and then we made our drive down to the border. It took us maybe 20 minutes, if that. I don't really remember. 20 minutes, yeah, it's a half an hour maybe, to the border. We just drove through the border, didn't have to show any ID or anything. I don't know if anybody else has been to Mexico, but it was easy. I think they just kind of opened up the back of the truck and kind of looked and see what we were bringing in, but they didn't check any passports or anything. And from there, it was about 15 minutes to the clinic. And when we got to the clinic, it was good. Like, we got in. It was 5 of us having surgery that day, and I was the last. So we got in, and they started doing the blood work and the ECG. Everything was performed at the hospital, and checked the weight and everything. I'm not sure what everybody else went through with that, but I did all that blood work and everything. The doctor came out when he came, and such a fine looking doctor. He's so cute. And he talked with us. He said his English is not good, but to me his English was perfect. Like, I could understand everything that he was saying. And the guy at the front, I can't remember his name, but he was so sweet, so friendly. And he helped me out, talked to me, came and did all the questionnaire and everything, and she helped me out with the paperwork and stuff. And I was the last one to have surgery that day, as I said, so I had to wait patiently. The surgery was like 45 minutes when I could hear everybody going in, coming out. The hospital is small. It's not big. It's an outpatient clinic, right? So it's not big. So don't be expecting this like what we have in the States or in Canada. It's not the same. It's a small surgical. They have everything, though. They're well equipped. They're so clean. They clean all the places. Smelled delicious. Like, honestly, like the plate you could eat off the floors. We had to even wear little booties, okay, when we got there over our feet, because they wanted to keep it sterile. Okay, so that's just to tell you, the rooms were small, but it had everything, like bed. It had the room that I was in had 2 beds, 2 small hospital beds. In between that, it had a phone. I could call out. What else did it have? It had some other stuff I can't even remember right now, but it had everything that we needed. It had a chair in there and stuff. So my cousin and I spent the night in that room. So she spent the first night with me in the room. I was dazed and out of it. When I went in, they strapped up my legs and everything. And after I came out of surgery, it was just crazy. Like, oh my gosh, I felt like I was gonna die. I was like, oh, what's going on? Oh, help me. And the nurse, Lupita, that works there, she's so sweet. I was crying for Lupita. She's like, yes, baby, yes, baby. She was so nice. And she, you know, she gave me all the meds, and we had the drip, everything running, and whatever she could give me, she gave me, because I was the first night, man, that was horrible. Then we had the night nurse. He didn't talk much, but very nice guy. Kept me on my meds and everything. In the morning, we got up. We pretty much, when we woke up, it was time to go. We were getting ready to go out and go to the recovery house. We got dressed. We didn't even shower. I didn't even shower. I showered when I got to the recovery house. And when we got to the recovery house, they have a tightly run ship. Because when they got there with the new people, when we were leaving, the new people for that day was coming in. And when we got to the recovery house, those people that were there the day before, a few days before, they were leaving. So, they were going back home. So when we got to the recovery house, it was 5 of us, as I said, and that was just, that day we slept. Like, I remember getting there, and I think I slept first. When I got there, I just went into the bed, and I just slept. I slept. My nurse, Severo, the best. Oh my goodness, he's so hot. He helped me out a lot that day, and the feelings. He has had the surgery too, so he knows the feelings that we're feeling. So that was really good about it. Dr. Almanzo also has had the surgery done too, so he knows what we're going through. So that day, first day we slept, some of the guys, they went shopping and they regretted it, but I was smart and I stayed home. Sorry guys. And I ended up going shopping the next day. Then when we got up the next morning, day 2, we had to drink that blue dye. That was what, when we went downstairs, that was what greeted us on the table, the blue dye. So we had to drink the blue dye, and even to think about it just makes me feel sick. Drink the blue dye with some popsicle to help it go down, because that thing was just nasty. And we were all walking outside and drinking our blue dye and passing gas and feeling great, like, well, trying to feel great, but not really. So we went and we did some tests. We did the x-ray thing, that just to check that there's no leaks and everything is intact and everything. So we did that, and then went back to the Jerusalem hospital, and I guess they showed them to the doctor, the surgeon, to make sure everything was okay. And then went back to the house, and we just kind of sat around and talked. I'm telling you, the people that you have surgery, you get a bond with them. Because we're all asking each other, do you feel this? Oh, how do you guys feel? Do you feel this? Do you feel gas? Do you feel like things are coming up in your throat? Like, we were just a source of comfort to each other and to sit in our misery. Then I went shopping that day. They didn't go, but I did. And came back, and the next day we were going home. Everything was pretty standard. They're cooking food all the time at that place, because they have a cook, and she cooks for the hospital apparently. And my cousin was well fed. She was really well taken care of. And funny enough, the food didn't bother us. We felt so sick that for me the food didn't bother me. Them cooking and all that stuff, I kind of at one point I think I wish I could have eaten it, because I love Mexican food. But yeah, oh well, another time. I'll be back another time for that. But overall, it was a great experience. I encourage anybody who they can't afford it, or the wait list is too long here in Canada or the States, just take the trip. It is, they take care of you, honestly. They really do take care of you, and it was money well spent, like, honestly. So yeah, that's it for now. If there's any questions, any concerns or anything, just send me an email or something, and I can answer. You can call me, whatever, and I can help you guys out that way. But it was great experience. I'd recommend it to anybody. They're not paying me to do this. I wish they were. But I'm just thankful to them, and big props to them, and to God for everything. So till the next video, guys, see you soon. Bye.